Hi guys, today I'm excited to introduce Norm, who is sales professional and has a great experience in driving up revenue and building lasting relationships with the clients. We have a chance to bring some hot and interesting questions to Norm.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm ready.
So in 3 words, describe yourself.
Fun, unpredictable, and very self-motivated.
Wow, that's cool. That's an interesting qualities to have. That's probably
Thank
which one helps you to get better connections with your clients.
I think self-motivation and 50-50, self-motivation, unpredictable.
I see. Okay. So working with the clients as a self-representative, right? You must have a good communication skills.
You have to have.
Right?
You have to understand. Yes.
What other qualities would you recommend to for people who are trying to do some sales? Either they are business owners who want to sell the products or services, or people working for someone, but they're in the sales department, so they need to boost the revenue of the boss of themselves.
What I do simplest way is put yourself in their position. I always want to feel how I want to be sold. Mm-hmm. The service level, the knowledge, what I want to. Sometimes customer knows more than you. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know like about your product you're selling, and you're going to look like not competent, and people don't understand why should I trust you money if you have no idea what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. So that's why high skills, trained self-motivation, discipline is 100%. I remember about 25 years ago, I talked to one super rich guy from Germany. He said, you have to understand, Norm, you are the product and you're going to sell yourself. The more ingredients you have in this product, the higher price you're going to sell that product. That will be your income, that will be your salary. So the skills, the quality of the product, all that stuff, basically is yourself.
Okay, what are the main ingredients of you? Of yourself?
Creative.
You're creative?
I always creative, yes. And I try to not to sell.
So you try to be empathetic, to
I try
put
to
yourself
understand.
in others.
I try to understand customer. I don't care about one deal. Mm-hmm. I want to build a relation for the future. Mm-hmm. If I sell you something, I want you to bring all your family to me. Mm-hmm. And that's how we build connection, because people are happy, they referral, they come back and stuff like that. So, but most understand there's always problem and there's always solution. So, but to get into the problem, to understand what people need, what vehicle they need, how they're going to use it, that's the skills you need to work on, to understand the customer.
So you kind of use individual approach. You must have a good empathy and ability to read the person, like read people.
The car sales, I don't know other skills and other industries, but we need to be everything. We need to be politics. We need to be sport fans. We need to be all kind of stuff. So you need to understand everything, because somebody comes want to talk about the hockey. Somebody want to come and want to talk about the politics. And you always need to find that connection and talk on the same level. Mm-hmm. So you need to be multi-purpose, but that's why you need to knowledge, you need to read news, you need to communicate with other people. It's not like, you sit at home, watch TV, and then you go and sell car. No, it doesn't work that way. You always do something.
You always work.
24 hours, correct.
So you need to know the person, the customer.
Yes.
But you do need to know the product.
100%.
So what advice would you give to the small business owner who just started the business and they're desperate to sell the product? Say like, I'm trying to sell pet products like harnesses and leashes for dogs. How should I do, like, to boost myself? What should I start
If you try to sell from the beginning, it might not work. The most important is to understand your customer. Understand who you're going to sell to.
My customer is dogs.
Yeah, but there's a people who
People
has those
behind them.
dogs. What people need for those dogs? Do they need accessories? Okay, they need accessories for the dogs. Where they buy those accessories? Do they buy Amazon, or maybe you're gonna provide something? Then you need to find a benefit. Why would they buy from you instead of Amazon? Maybe membership. Maybe you're gonna come and touch them personally every month and see what's happening in the house, how the dog is growing. Maybe you're gonna do the photos for the dog, which Amazon doesn't do. You need to find the services
Be creative.
outstanding. Yes,
Right?
the key
Key
is to be creative. Yes.
Try to be outstanding.
Yes.
Not to be as other people
You
are.
need to be different from anybody
I have
else.
to be different. So for anyone who want to sell something, the best advice would be creative,
Yes.
right? Try to be outside of the crowd.
Yes.
Yeah. Know your client psychology.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to fail.
And how can I build long-term connections, long-term relationships?
From what I was mentioning, if your customer happy, they're gonna always come back to you. You send them birthday gift cards. You send them text message, happy birthday. How is this? If you knew they moving to the new house, like if they live in Langley, they moving to Chilliwack. Hey, congratulations with your new house. Let me know if maybe we can stop by and check your dog, and I'll send you some surprise and stuff like that. They're gonna remember you.
So you gotta provide a great customer service.
Yes, you have to.
I see. Okay. If you get to get one of the superpower, like imagine you one day you wake up and you have a superpower. Which superpower you choose, and what you're gonna do with that? Superpower. You know what I mean? Like it means like you can fly, you can be invisible, you can be very strong or whatever. Like superpower people can have.
Interesting. Maybe whatever I imagine it just happens. How you call
So
it?
you want your dreams come true.
I like to create things. Yes.
But
I'm a creator.
But what if you create or imagine something like bad or something that you don't desire?
I try to stay positive thinking.
So that will keep you staying
Yes.
positive.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like to create, yes. If I imagine some massive high-rise building, 24 floors, and a massive, huge sign on top, boom, it happened.
I see. That's cool. Imagine if no, but it will go both directions, positive and negative. So you gotta keep yourself positive.
You have to keep positive.
Okay. Next question. If you had to live without one of the five senses, which one you will sacrifice?
Five senses.
Five senses: vision, taste, smell, touch. Which one you will sacrifice? And hearing. Which one of the five senses?
Smell.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you okay?
I can live with all the other ones. Smell sometimes when you drive all these different areas, you just don't need it.
But then you won't smell a burning, like if something burning in your house.
Oh, I'll get sensors.
You'll get sensors?
They're gonna have alarm sensors.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting.
Be creative.
What is the most important sense for you? One of these five. One of those five.
The vision.
Vision?
I like to see. Yes, I'm a very visual person. Yes.
So the number one is vision.
Yes.
Number five is taste. Smell. Sorry.
Smell, yes.
What about taste?
Oh, I like taste.
You like-
For me, food has to look good and taste good.
I see. Look
Yes,
and taste.
yes.
I see. Nice. So, like summarizing what we found out today, you are person who are creative, has a great imagination, has probably lots of dreams. Some of them probably came true. Some still will have a chance to.
Working on.
And what advice would you give to a student or like to anyone who just started their career?
Have ambitious and try things. Just try, don't give up. Don't listen to anyone. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes, you can read a lot of books, you can listen for different people, but there's no way you're going to live their life. Mm-hmm. It might work for someone, but it's not going to work for you. The self-feeling, if you feel that's yours, just do it. Mm-hmm. That's it. Don't be afraid if something fails, fuck it. Do something else. Not big deal. Move on. But I rather fail trying or at least I felt inside I did everything I could to get this done, and it didn't work out, it's okay. I'll move on to something else.
So
never give up.
Out of two things, you will regret the most if you haven't tried?
Correct.
Or if you tried and then you failed?
If I haven't tried.
What is your goal in your life? The main goal, the main destiny when you see yourself, where you will be
freedom.
Fully satisfied. What does it mean?
Financial freedom.
Okay, so
and the financial freedom, that's one of the goals, but I want to change a lot of different things. I want to change car industry. There's so much behind. We live sometimes, I feel like 20 years behind current technologies, and everything is a lot of outdated. And I see how to improve things, but it just, you need to work on a project. So you need to find the people, you need to find the sponsors, you need to find investors. And there's a lot of things to do, and I'm going that direction. I like to change things.
If you would be one person in the world, living or dead, to choose to go for the dinner with them.
To do what with them?
To go to have a dinner.
Ah, dinner? Yes.
Yes. Which person would you choose and why?
I think Elon Musk.
You would go for
I love a guy. Absolutely love him.
What questions would you ask him? Like just two questions, maybe just one. What one best question?
What is motivating him?
What is motivating him?
Yes. Why? How? What is motivating him? What gives him that passion? What is pushing him?
Determined.
Where he's getting all these ideas from? Like he's like Nikola Tesla, where you lived like so many years ago, and you creating things from nowhere, which people didn't expect. And I wanna, that would be I feel the passion, about the person, and I want to be similar. I am similar, but not the same level.
So you want to know motivation of Elon Musk?
Yes, what's running him, where he's getting those ideas, and why he doing all those things.
The purpose.
Correct. Yes.
What's your purpose? Why are you doing?
I told you, that's my goals for 20 years.
But you told
I like
me
to create things. I always person who feel more satisfied instead of feeling sometimes myself happy. If I give you something you really need it, and I see in your eyes you're happy, that's when I'm happy.
So you're altruist.
That's when I'm happy.
So you're happy when you make other people happy.
Yes.
So you can make other people with other advices or like show them some stuff that has been done already, right? Like your experience, so you're eager to teach people.
Yes, it's a similar idea like 3D printer. If you're on a computer, create your own design, your own thing, and then you print it, and you can actually have it in your hands and touch your creativity. It's like a baby born. When you make a baby and a born, and you see that's yours. It's satisfaction.
If you have a chance to go back in your past into one episode of your life, which one that would be?
Back in my life? Oh man.
In your past.
That would be probably 2009. Yeah, 2009.
What happened in 2009?
I would buy the Bitcoin.
You would buy a Bitcoin?
Yes.
And then now I wouldn't be sitting here with you.
I would be Elon Musk.
Okay, got it. So let's just summarize. And at the end, we just we give some tips and tricks for people who want to sell stuff. And also we want to give some information about what person you should become to be able to succeed as sales professional.
Yeah.
Thank you for the interview. It was nice to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We are glad to answer all your questions and bring us some ideas who you want to talk, who you want to hear on our interviews. Right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.